Good morning, everybody. I am sitting here giggling about the kitten in the corner.
That nobody saw.
And very exciting, lots of first-time FFF people like Robin. So welcome and glad everybody made it. We have a few things to address. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing the video now. Are you yet?
No.
Okay. It's like I'm checking my hair in the.
Move the mic because you're looking away from it to read your screen.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I just need to put it.
We're having a little mic adjustment,
So things are better.
How am I so far behind you?
aka Talbot adjustment. I don't know. I feel like usually mine is slower. All right, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to go fix my hair.
What?
Will you fix my hair?
What? What's wrong with your hair?
I don't know. Just doing a little extra.
It's cute. Ooh, look at the microphone.
Oh, they noticed our t-shirts.
Oh, good.
Fluff you fluff and fluff.
It's so funny.
So, first thing I'd like to say, oh gosh, I am gonna have to go fix my hair. First thing I'd like to say is I have had some really beautiful, lovely, meaningful interactions with you all lately via Facebook, email, visits. I was handwritten actual letters. And so I thank you for that. And then it becomes a big thank you circle because sometimes those people are thanking us, but it goes around.
Yep.
It goes around and around, and that's part of what makes all of this so fun and enjoyable and rewarding. So I just wanted to acknowledge that before we get started.
I think your hair needs to be wacky for this whole live
Okay.
stream.
Okay.
Because someone just pointed out the pause in the video.
Yeah. Wasn't that funny? My head kept getting in the video and Talbot's like, Sarah, he goes, and you had some weird hair going on, which is the norm, since I don't like generally style it.
If you haven't watched the tutorial yet, you'll understand.
Oh no,
when
why
you
are there
see.
crying faces in the comments? There's no crying. There's no crying in Fiber Fairy Friday.
Maybe that's happy.
Okay, let's hope that's happy.
I think it's happy. The shirts were from Etsy.
Yeah. First, we had these outrageous, like, super...
Oh, I have them.
I don't want to use
yeah,
any
right,
negative
yeah.
word in case anyone has a shirt, but, like, very realistic looking...
Were
Do you still
they?
have one?
Well,
Oh, they went back.
no, they didn't go back. They couldn't.
Well, we should get them out.
I don't know where they are anymore.
Okay.
Though. That was unfortunate.
And we were like, wow, those are totally over-the-top kitten sweatshirts. But they are not... Okay, yeah.
There they are.
They're not good.
And then we were going to do these hoodies, although today's cold enough for hoodies, but last week
Yeah.
it would have been so hot. These were something. You guys almost got these. That's not bad.
Is this the not bad
That's
one?
the not bad one.
The materials are really bad.
The materials.
The material, you can't tell, is terrible. It's terrible. We should put these in the baskets.
That would be maybe the unlucky. Like what? What is this?
It is so bad. It's like, you
It's
know what
see-through.
it's like if I were a figure skater.
It was cute. It was supposed to be cute.
We got duped. Let's put it that way. We were bad shoppers. We weren't savvy shoppers.
It looks better on screen. Look at how much better it looks on screen.
Yeah.
Okay, in person,
It's all pixelated.
It's not
and,
good.
like, oh my gosh. Well, okay. I have had a blast with the kittens. That was
Sorry.
sorry. That was a little Sadie incident. Can't wait to see what you guys make. It's very simple. It's basically a sleepy bunny, like with fluff. It's a simple process. I know a bunch of you have checked out the video already. That is linked in the newsletter and on the Fiber Fairy post. There are no kitten supply packs yet. We like to make the video with the supply pack because that is what will be. But the Fiber Fairy tiers today are the products for making the kitten, and it's so simple. It's everything you need except for 22 gauge wires. So hopefully you either have those or ordered those. But I included some special fiber in the Fiber Fairy, like the cashmere. And what else? I think that's it. There is a rambouillet that you could use in shingling as well, but the rambouillet is not in the supply pack, so it's not one that's like needed. The bunny bear is perfect, and the what?
It's perfect.
Oh, I'm like, what I do? And
sorry, I messed you up. You were talking.
Okay, no,
and
that's
then
okay.
You said perfect, and that was a pun I couldn't pass up.
Sweaty fabric.
It is.
So funny.
It's sweaty.
So simply put, 22 gauge wire. We are using the baby alpaca. It's straightforward. When I made these fancy bats that are in the baskets, I incorporated fur. And I did see the question about the orange tabby, which I will answer in a second. And what?
Second, looks like we had a drop in internet.
Okay.
What?
Huh. Just give it a second.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Mine shows bars. Does yours show bars?
Yeah.
I guess it's fine. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Glitch. So the baby alpaca works great. If you want to make other colors, or, there's not a huge variation in color in cats, but that's where the furs come in. If you plan to do, these are all made with the fur technique, except for this one, I actually shingled instead of fur, and it's a little more sleek. It does take less fiber because not so much is sticking out, and you're not cutting as much off. But I would stay away from merino and stick with the alpaca and fur. And you don't want a ton of silk in here. It's not, it's hard to look blended. They don't need to be shiny. So yeah, if you want to go in the overhead for a minute, Talbot, I will show the kittens and I will show all of the tiers. Okay. So the kitten supply packs will be 3 to 4 weeks probably. And there's some items that we need that we don't have on hand for them. And so the tiers cover the kittens, but if you weren't trying to spend the 105, I believe it is, to get all 5 fiber tiers, you could buy off-white chunky core, charcoal, alpaca, and bunny bear or naked gnome or okay. Okay. There's 4. I'm missing something. All right, we'll steal it from
This one?
Yes, there are 5 fiber tiers. Off-white chunky core. Is that my laptop or that's your laptop? Okay. And charcoal. Love working with the charcoal. I would prefer making. You're fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Making the kitten from charcoal than black. it's the fiber is better. I'm just going to say that because when the fiber gets dyed black, it's a little harder on the wool. And so there is a difference in the fiber texture. So this is great. Plus, when you're going towards these smoky gray kittens or tabbies, this is less severe. So these, and then we have, okay, so it's 25, and then it goes $20 for each next tier. So another to 45 is the charcoal, and then to 65 is, I believe it's an ounce of, or maybe even an ounce
Ounce and a half
ounce
of
and
white baby alpaca.
half of white baby alpaca. And then in here also is this white rambouillet, which is it's kind of like merino like. So if you were a little longer, so if you were shingling, this would be a really nice fiber to put in between to shingle in with your baby alpaca or your fur to have it stick, but still be somewhat fluffy and brushable. And then we have a similar bundle with the black for 25, 45, 65, 85 with black baby alpaca and some black core. The black core is for eyes, the ends of paws. You really don't use very much of it in the project, but you do need it. I'd say the only other thing is like this tiny bit of Sarafina white, unless,
Right.
or if you were going for really white socks. So Sarafina white would be another option for purchase if you were trying to fill out your kitten supplies. And then the fifth tier for 105 is this, oh my gosh, I think this is Bunny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bunny Bear, which has this a little bit more pinkness to it than like Gnome
Or fair.
Fair. This is great for the toe beans, and I put a little like tongue on this one and the noses. So that's what that's for. And then this is incredible. This is a natural colored cashmere. It's super soft.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost as soft as Angora.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be another interesting thing to blend in together. In fact, I should have done that. I mean, the bats are awesome, but I do
right.
still have some Angora. We used to sell it. We don't sell it anymore. But it's a beautiful soft color. It's a creamy color, which I really like for the seal point kittens. And then some gray baby alpaca to mix in for variation, whether you're doing a tabby or seal point.
So you would use that on a gray tabby. Someone did ask about the gray tabby, saying there's some yellowy beige undertones.
Yeah. So that's where the fur comes in. Will you pass me one of those orange bats?
Mm-hmm.
So in the baskets, I have a white bat. Actually, pass me the white and black one too. We might as well. Okay, thank you.
Oh, here's the.
Oh, there's that other bundle. Okay. So I believe I put fawn alpaca just to tone it down, dull it. Like this, the fur can be very shiny. And I made two different colors. We'll call this ginger.
Mm-hmm.
And one has tabby and fawn alpaca. And then this one has like golden camel and fawn alpaca. So you're just kind of toning them slightly different.
So it's fur and alpaca.
It's fur and alpaca. Mm-hmm. Now, if you wanted that kind of tawny color, that brownish tawny color that's in some gray tabbies, I would take the fawn alpaca and the camel. I feel like that would be the most. You want it to stay neutral, not get too gingery. Where is the orange kitten? Oh, the orange kitten is, if I remember right, it's over here. Okay. So using the same tutorial, and I could work on this a little more. When I furred the kitten out, I just alternated colors. Mm-hmm. If I cut this shorter, you would see it even more. But since it's long, it's a little bit blendy. And you could put like little stripes on the legs too, little remnant
to look extra tabby.
Yeah, and you could add a little detail on the face as well.
Someone did ask about the eye color.
Oh, right, the eye color. Oh my gosh, just like the tiniest smidge. I think in the supply pack, this is merino.
Okay.
Because we're going for the color, and you just break it up like real small. So water. I mean, whatever you prefer. Their eyes are all different colors, and I don't have the supply pack info. I feel is that water maybe or September. I feel like it's maybe a little deeper than water, but maybe not. So same thing with a black. I don't think I made a black and gray tabby, but yeah, just make different shades of fur, mixing your black and gray together. And maybe a little bit of, I think I put a little bit of mink in here just to keep it from being too like black. Just give it a little bit of warmth and depth. And you totally could just use, let's compare the gray alpaca to this bat, which has silver sable. All right, so that's, I mean, really,
It's very similar.
it's very similar.
What's in here besides silver sable?
Gray alpaca,
Okay.
and it looks like maybe some platinum or, I think some platinum. Oh my gosh, this cashmere, I can't even tell you.
Oh, somebody did ask if we're going to be selling the cashmere separately.
Not sure about that yet. It's very expensive, honestly. And so it's a big thing for us to supply. Supply. It's quite a luxury, and we don't use it in enough things right now to like push that demand for it. So very special today, the cashmere. All right, so this kitten is a little calico kitten. I was wondering what, actually, he's more of a tortoiseshell, I guess. Talbot and I were looking up calico versus tortoiseshell, and we think calicos, it seemed like, had like white feet and chest and neck, and then like more like spots, and tortoiseshells tended to have black base, and then it might be a little more mixed, like a tabby. But yeah, so I just put some of the orange and black in there, and it's really fun to put different colored toes on them, because that happens in real life. And you can make eyes open, eyes shut. The tutorial shows how to make them sitting or sleeping. Oh, they're so funny. Where's this one so cute? Can you get the wacky black one? The wacky black one is my favorite.
That's one of the giveaways in one of the baskets.
It is one
right?
of the giveaways, yeah. They crack me up. So we start, if you guys watch the tutorial, we just start with the plumage technique in the tail, and then use the remaining wire to start with like a potato shape.
A sweet potato.
They are little potatoes. All right, see if you can
Joyce
get that
said
back.
torties have no white. And calicos have white.
Oh, okay. Because like I consider my cat Neo tortoiseshell, but she does have a little white marking. Okay. So the baskets. You want to pass? Like we could just pull. We could just pull
the
stuff
stuff.
out of that one. Yeah. So the baskets have the bats that I made, a dark chocolate Kit Kat.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are milk chocolate
I think they
kitty
are.
cats. These are from a local. This was Talbot's suggestion. This was Carla's
Yep.
suggestion. These were Kyla's findings. We all have our favorite things.
They are really tasty.
These are really good. We decided they were bougie.
Mm-hmm.
They are vegan, carbon neutral, all the good things.
They're really good.
Plant power.
The flavor is so good.
Because even the ingredients, it's like watermelon
Strawberry
juice. Yeah.
Coconut water.
Yes. We've been enjoying these. We always get like one little extra. we can't
least
send
one
out
extra.
stuff we haven't tested, right?
Exactly.
Everything's going to be fuzzy. We have, I think these are 3 different.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get, because there's a little variation here. We have these funny, which.
How? Hold on.
Wait,
Wait.
mine are all.
I'm going on top of you. Am I going on
There
top?
we go. Yeah. See? Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
They are nice.
And they have the little face at the top.
And the toe beans.
Yeah. Excuse me. Pardon me. Whoops. So we got the socks. Then.
Yes.
And then. Okay. So I talked about cats for like 2 weeks straight. And I went down a whole memory lane rabbit hole. Saw that in 80. What? When did it come out? 3?
In New York?
In New York.
Nice.
Whenever. I forget what it was. Maybe more like mid 80s. And we had this book in my house growing up. And I did fall in love with the poems. And I did fall in love with the musical. So, and I remember I recognized this illustrator from the beginning of every, what was it, like the BBC mystery series?
Oh.
Had this, look at that, had this little animated introduction that is this person, Edward Gorey. Super cool dude, by the way. If you Google Edward Gorey, he's like fabulous. And then we ended up with a color scheme, which just sort of happened. And then the kitten photo book is just, when you're making these, it's great to have a little reference. And this particular book is full of,
So cute.
look, is full of fuzzy kittens. I would like to make that. I've had a few gray cats like that. This is a little bit of a cooler gray. I have to figure out what you mix to get that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
His
Look.
little face.
Good grief. Look at these guys. So,
We will link this book.
yes.
I will do it shortly after we get offline.
I found in general I was making my ears too big, and yeah, it's So cute. Anyway, okay.
So that'll be linked on the Goods and Faves page shortly after we get off.
Yes. Okay. So to speak to that, we had a few people saying the book's not there and the video's not there. The orchestration of the Fiber Fairy timing, it is the whole thing. Like we don't like to give it away, so we can't add things ahead of time.
Which is then midnight.
Yeah.
And
so
we were both happily sleeping till about 2, and then I rolled over and went back to sleep after that. Did you go back to sleep?
I heard Kyla roll over from my house and woke up and checked. We always wake up and check everything, and I did go back to sleep.
Yeah.
It wasn't too
but
bad.
I was
We
not
put
up
these-
to
just set those back in that basket.
I was not up to link things, but the video is now linked on the free tutorials page, and we'll have the book linked soon.
Do you want to show off the 3 kittens that are going in
The 3 kittens were this guy, the black one, the funny black one, and I think this little lady. Yeah.
Oh, that one's great.
they're all different. So
And someone asked which one was made in the.
Oh, actually in the video.
I think it was this one. Oh no, it was this guy.
Does he have the yarn?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I remember thinking, oh, I was supposed to do 2 different colors. But we did in the video demonstrate the different feet and the positioning for sitting versus curled up. Oh, okay. So another thing that I did not show in the video is I totally forgot about whiskers. But it's just like the basket bunnies. So we just put some whiskers on there.
Someone said the one with the closed eye.
Okay. There's a couple. There's a couple of different ones.
Kitties.
Oh man.
No.
That one has closed eyes. That one has open eyes. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I
did one
feel
of
like you
these.
changed.
One in front of the Fiber Fairy.
Yeah. It doesn't have closed eyes anymore. I think you changed the eye.
I think I changed it. This guy has a closed eye. Cause he was cleaning his little face. So his eye is closed. Yeah, I made a lot of kittens.
You did.
Here, you can go back up there. Yeah, and then for the first time ever, we gave it away early by putting the kitten on the thumbnail, which I guess you wouldn't go see. Like nobody was really checking on the video. Like that image
Until the
wasn't
morning.
anywhere. Yeah, but I just thought it was so funny. It's like in there like so yeah, that was fun. Another thing that came up on the radar today that I just want to mention is that the international customers, I believe, when they check out, are seeing their dollars. Our tiers are on American dollars, so you just have to make sure to do that math if there's a certain tier you're trying to reach.
Only girl torties have red in their coats. Fun fact.
Well, I didn't think there were male cats with calico male cats or tortoiseshell male cats.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then also, apparently, ginger orange cats are rarely female, but I have an orange female cat and my sister Beth has an orange female
really?
cat. Yeah. So, who knows? They're like, I identify as It's like we're putting all of our
The orange.
lines on them, and the cats are like, "This isn't true."
Stacy says you were kitten smitten.
I was kitten smitten for a while there, and so this was
It's been
January. Yeah, so I had to be sitting on my kittens, zipping my mouth for a long time. Yeah, so I'm super excited about this giveaway, and in addition to the triple match from Heifer International, which we are going to be able to do. And
Yeah.
so very, very cool that, the purchase you guys make is going to contribute threefold to that. So what else do we need to talk about? Kitten supply
some
packs.
of cat information. Yeah, what's on your list?
I said everything on my list. I've been talking for a half an hour. I just
Joyce knows a lot about cats.
Yes, Joyce does know a lot about cats. I think in general, like these are a little bit stylized, obviously, but getting that, when I look at my cats, their heads are so deep. Their heads are very deep, and their little face is just on the end of it. So in this, just keep that in mind as you're felting these guys, getting that depth to their head.
The fluff helps with that.
Yes, there is a lot of fluff. If you were to do one short-haired or shingled, that's, definitely want to spend a little more time on the shape. I kept this super simple. Like, I wanted it to be
very
fun.
accessible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very accessible, yeah. Oh my gosh, the little feet. The little feet make it. The little toes. I'm glad you guys are excited. Like, I'm gonna make kittens today. I want to make more kittens. I think this is one of my favorite ones.
How much bigger than scale do you think they are? Scale to...
I think they're life size. I mean, if you got the faces a little more petite, just depends on the age of the kitten.
Normally you make stuff not life size.
No, it depends on what it is. So, like mice, chipmunks. Well, my chipmunk is a little bigger than a real chipmunk, but chicks, ducklings. There are projects that are
more life size.
Life sized, yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't go smaller. Their little feet. So I'm just gonna hold this kitten while we talk. I would consider these to be a 2. So I didn't quite start at the very beginning in the tutorial. Definitely some familiarity with shapes and wrapping and some needle felting experience, but so kind of like a bunny puff, a basket bunny. The process is very simple. How well you execute it is going to come from practice and skill. So the face shapes are super simple. This whole muzzle this is all, I do it in one piece. So I've seen other tutorials, they're making all these little pieces, which depending on how you work, it does take some skill to take the one piece and make it what it needs to be. The shape has to be right. It has to be wrapped right. It needs to be even. So, but the steps themselves are very simple. These are just like the bunny feet. Mm-hmm. We're adding the toe beans and some details.
Somebody is new and they were just clarifying if they purchase a tier level, do we automatically add the items? So you're going to buy whatever you want to buy on the website, and as you hit those amounts, then you
We're
get those
adding the
bundles
items. Yeah.
added to your
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you have to put in comments. There's no item to find on the website to click and add it to your cart. We add it to your cart as we pack. Somebody asked, do we give Heifer a lump sum, or do we specify which animals to purchase?
I take it upon myself to go on the Heifer website and pick things out. I enjoy that part of it. And then when we do that, in previous years, and I'll do this, I put a post, usually sometime at the end of next week, saying what we contributed. And I mean, it's pretty cool. Like this time I'll be very cool. I mean, I don't think I can pick the match where the matching money goes. But we did like women in business. I like doing the pairs of animals because then that gives, like, I think we did bees once. We've done all kinds of stuff, but I will make a post saying what we donated. Yeah.
How many ounces total to make the cat? This is saying minus the core wool.
Ounces of top
Fiber.
coat.
She said she has some beautiful raw alpaca she could wash up to make another.
It won't be much. I don't have that information in front of me. I might mention it in the video, but these are maybe 2 ounces, and it's mostly core
Mostly
wool.
core.
Yeah, it's not too much.
This is a unrelated question. Someone's making a flying piglet, and she's wondering which color to purchase, and do we have a video or tutorial? We do have a pig and piglet tutorial, and we do not have the pig pelt anymore.
Oh, we don't make that.
We
anymore.
don't, but I spoke to Sassy, and she had said either nut merino or maybe like a little Manx in fair, house carded fair. That
Just
kind of
you want to take the fair and dirty it up just a little bit, and you could also watch the Sprite felt along for wings, or
yeah.
I'm trying to think what else has wings. Hummingbird.
Is there a way to give more to Heifer above your order amount?
Someone else asked that this time around, which we had never had that asked before, and we do not have that set up. But it is something we could look into for next year. It would need to be some sort of donate button on the website,
Right.
I guess, and we just don't have that set up. It's a really nice idea, and appreciate that a lot. And and then it would have to be kept separate from. Somehow the system would have to keep it separate because the donation we make is based on a percentage, but that would be full donation. So,
I mean, they are doing the match through their site, so anyone who, if you were really wanting to give to them, you could go directly to the site, and whatever you gave would get tripled.
yeah, that's true. Kitten supply pack is not a thing yet. If after the video you want to rewind, almost all the fiber for the kittens is in these tiers of the Fiber Fairy today. Less Sarafina white and an eye color, I believe. And then you need 22 gauge wire, but you can look at the Fiber Fairy tiers, and if you're not, shooting for the 105 to get everything, you could buy the supplies except for the cashmere. So, it wouldn't be hard to figure out what you needed.
Someone's curious what kind of fiber is the Manx.
Manx is Manx.
It's a natural from a Manx sheep.
Yeah, although I don't know if I've ever seen a Manx sheep. Let's look that up. I thought Manx was Manx.
Ooh, you're getting some questions about the Highland cows.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, there is a Manx breed. Although this looks fuzzier than what we get. Did we name it? We wouldn't have named it that.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I mean, it is carded and combed out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the pictures of the sheep I'm seeing are very like Merino Rambouillet looking. Joyce, do you know? Anyone? Highland Cow is filmed. Kyle and I are working on the course. Talbot is working on editing the video footage. So I'm hoping, where are we? March. I don't know. What do you think, Talbot? End of April, maybe? Could be. Yeah.
Have it on the spot.
Whenever you want it done, I can.
When do you want the Highland Cow done? Talbot, they've already answered tomorrow.
Yeah. Really, really fun project. I have 3 of those too. I made 3 of those.
Someone wants to see Little Red.
Oh, okay. Oh, Little Red's been she's been around a while. She's holding up okay.
She was in Sadie's mouth for a minute.
She was. Her hair is a little. I never really look. She's a slightly scalped. I never really fixed her hair. I started a sequel to A Lone Wolf. Yeah, she's got little bloomers. Look, her little knock knees and her little boots. She needs a little primp. She had like an angled bob. I took her to the hairdresser. But yeah, I think that was the majority of what Sadie did was grab her hair. So it's but I love her. I love her little face. She was made, I want to say 7 years ago now. I think
it's been
8 maybe.
Is there a Himalayan kitty on the table?
I gotta be honest. I don't know what defines Himalayan kitty exactly.
Joyce? She's busy finding out about the Manx.
Yeah, let me look it up. Oh, so pretty. So they are more smoky, like they're more the smoky face, but in a brown. That's really pretty. Oh, now I gotta make. Now I've got to make one of those. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I think the difference is. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's. They're ridiculous. I'm gonna have to. I was thinking I haven't been making things very much. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Look at that one. And
What do you mean?
well, I mean, I make stuff to develop the tutorial, but I'm seeing people post, dragons and geese and wolves and I don't sit in needle felt just for the sake of creating so much anymore. So I was thinking about having like a making month and then just like felting. I have to get my arm better first, but felting every day and then posting
what you're
posting what I'm working on. Yeah. Maybe we could kind of do that together. That sounds like a good summertime thing. Okay, now I'm infatuated with the Himalayan kittens.
So cute.
And I would probably use... So on the Himalayan kitten face, go for the merino, because that's going to help you get that brown color just right. Maybe mixed with our brown or Gen tan. Oh, and the little brown paws. but their coat is mostly cream. So then you can use you could mix white baby alpaca, fawn baby alpaca, and camel, or, I mean, if you're getting this, this cashmere today, that has a nice cream color to it. It's almost white, but it does have a little bit of color to it. Oh wait, that's not it. Here it is. It's like, that's not it. Yeah. Oh no. This is the cashmere, and that's the white. So it's creamier for sure.
Is there an upsize ratio for the large snow hare behind you?
No. First of all, it's way too big. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I'm going to make a life-size snow hare, which I've made several. This one just got away from me. I think maybe I had just made the giraffe, and my proportions were off. But like I researched and everything. But yeah, it just got really big. So yeah, no, I've never really figured out armature ratios. You could try it, but I think when you're jumping from something small like our snow hare project to life size, it's better to research the skeleton and make your own armature numbers and stuff.
Somebody is asking how the basket prize situation works.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's like how we actually pick, or...
Yeah. So when we get an order, Jennifer diligently looks at every order and makes a note for the packer, the shipper, how many, what Fiber Fairy tier it qualifies for, so that the person packing the order doesn't have to look all through the order for the number and then figure it out themselves. It's all written on there. And then when there is an entry for the raffle, that is written down as well. And then after all the orders are out, it's usually Tuesday, we print out a list. It's a spreadsheet, I think. And I don't know if Talbot makes it or Jennifer makes it, but somebody brilliant makes it because I can't. And it's Jennifer. Okay. And then we number every person who qualified for the raffle entry. And then we take that number, it'll be, 1 through however many people, say 98 or whatever. And then we use a random number generator, and we pick 3 numbers and then coordinate who that number was. Yeah.
It is very random. Also, the random number generator.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Like in my mind, you'd have someone near the beginning, someone near the middle, and someone near the end. But when it's random, sometimes it's not. Yes. Generally, it's not that way.
Yeah.
At all.
So that takes our responsibility out of it.
It is totally random.
Okay, the whitest long staple top. Now, what we have changes. I believe we have a Corriedale right now. The Rambouillet that's in the giveaway is not the whitest, and I also believe we don't carry it.
Snow hare pelt.
Right. The snow hare pelt we make to be very
extra
white.
Bright.
Yeah.
Baby alpaca is very white.
Yeah, baby alpaca
is very white.
We have a white
Polworth.
White Polworth, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that would be that one. And that would be a good to shingle in if you wanted to do a shingled kitten.
Someone's saying I always find it hard to get alpaca to stick.
Yeah, so in this, the way we make these is with a staple. So I'm actually using core wool little noodles and stapling the alpaca on using the fur technique. And it really stays. I mean, I have used a comb. I've brushed these, comb them out, and and then trim them and everything. Fluff them up. And it's stuck in there.
So what color would you recommend for the paws of that Himalayan? For the lighter, tanner?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Lighter
I'd have to
brown.
figure it out. Like I was saying, that Gen tan mixed with nut, or it depends. They're anywhere from tan to brown. So we created a whole thing.
Everyone wants to make Himalayan kittens.
I know. We should have our if we ever do a kitten felt along, it would need to be the Himalayan. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But let's just admit the cat project,
The cat.
was not our best. I mean, we put our best forward, but it was hard. I mean, like, I never was like made a cat and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this cat. So this is so much more fun and rewarding, and I'm super happy with it.
Because you love cats.
I do love cats, and it was very frustrating. I know that if I like sculpted a cat, I could get it, but like doing the cat at that scale on imposable armature was hard. I think we might all relate that we didn't feel we had very successful Sarafina cats.
But fuzzy kittens.
But fuzzy kittens is a whole different story. You're going to have so much fun. And their eyes. What's funny is simultaneously, my sister, Amy, has been doing these paintings, and she's calling them splotch kittens, or she's using sort of like paint spatter and then just like putting eyes on them. But we independently, without talking to each other or knowing, we're kind of like doing the same thing at the same time. They're very cute. I think if you want to find her on Instagram, let me find it.
Joyce says kittens redeemed.
I think it's like Amy Renzulli art. Yeah, really, cats redeemed. Oh gosh, she made it complicated. RenzulliAmy.artlife. Let's see if we can get Talbot. I'm going to put my phone on the overhead, which I'm not sure if it's going to work or not.
Yep.
Okay, wait a minute.
Keep it
Let me go.
tilted that way.
Okay,
That's
wait a
good.
second. Anyway, they're hilarious. I love them. Oh gosh. I'm excited to see everyone's kittens too. Oh, thanks, Kyla.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. Yes, good stuff. Any questions about the tiers or anything?
I have not seen additional questions about the tiers.
Okay. Do we have any other news? We shared the Highland cow that is in the works. We've got some of our core colors back in, and we're working on a few more. The next goal is Snap. We're going to try and get Snap Pea back.
Snap Pea. That's going to be exciting for people.
And a new, more consistent pumpkin and copper I'm working on. So slowly getting supplies back in our core.
Just talk about your new products and sorry, silk waste.
Yeah, I have been not making blankets as much right now because we've been working on all of these projects. So I'm not. Oh, the sorry silk waste. We are selling sorry silk waste, and I haven't like totally explored that. I think it's going to be super fun in any wet felting. Like if you're for texture, really intense color. And because it's thicker than silk, because it's a thread, it has a little more texture and impact and high shine. So that's really fun. You can spin with it. You could, I don't know. Yeah, the colors are really pretty. I tried to break it up from the silk hankies. They're also from DHG, so they have a lot of the same colors. So I tried to get a little bit of variety, but I definitely have my favorite colors. Yeah, what else is, I know like we sent out a newsletter recently with a bunch of new stuff. And
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was our core, and the Sorry Silk waste was in there.
Yeah.
Tree bark for sure. Someone said.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Someone's asking about two things. Pindles. Might they be available at any time in the future? And someone else is asking about shop hops, which would be another summer.
I think Pindles are possibly a thing of the past, because the blacksmith retired, and so finding that local person who wants to literally hammer out the same thing over and over again. I have to be honest, I haven't tried to do that yet. And I could. So, and people have been asking for them. So I use my Face Ace. I do have a set of Pindles, but I use my Face Ace in a really similar way. So unsure, sorry for the big answer, but unsure about that one. And then shop hops. Yes, I had a lot of fun with that. And I think that is a good summertime thing. In the fall and winter, there's so much more happening, and like sort of demands on our time. So I see that as a summer thing. So the shop hop works as us shopping live with you for your project. If you want to submit a shop hop idea, then you can send an email to sarafinafiberart@gmail.com. That comes to me, and say, what your project is. And I pick projects. I still have some from last year that I would like to get to. We had one sort of semi set up that fell through. So I can revisit that. And then I pick projects based on like my inspiration and abilities, and also sort of mass appeal or interest. So not everybody who emails, we don't make it happen for every email. But I'm definitely love seeing your guys' ideas and what you need to know in your questions. Other people might want to know as well, which is why it works. And it's just fun to go down and see the shop and all the stuff where we ship. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Donna. I'm glad you like your blanket. Oh my gosh, Joyce, you did a lot of the projects. Yeah, it's, we've covered some good information, especially when we were doing the armatures. So, there's a question.
I see two questions. One is wondering if there's any chance of you having an animal color pack, kind of like the skin tone pack, so people can buy one pack full of small amounts. So like a sampler. Of like the house carded pelts. Yeah.
The samplers are tough because as soon as you can't have one thing, you can't have the sampler. I do like a sampler. we try to do that because we know it has a lot of appeal. So I'm not sure. I don't. It's a nice idea. And then I guess the other problem would be it's just the infinite color possibilities of what that means. Like when I designed the fur, I tried to go from white to black with a variation of in between warms and cool, like grays and browns. And it's like you've got
For sheep and wool when we went.
Okay.
And then we briefly had them.
Yeah.
Oh, we're spinning. Do you see us spinning, Talbot? Oh no.
Oh, it stopped.
Now we're back. We were spinning. For
How
a
are
minute.
points applied to today's purchases? You'll earn points just like regular. If you use your points as a reward coupon or to take off your purchase, your tier is still the total that you spent. So your points are like money. It's not a coupon. It's like you using a different form of money. And then I believe that you earn points based on the remaining amount.
A question about woolly pines.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't indicated to us that we won't be getting more, but the kit creator there, we don't make those. Someone else does, and she had a house fire, which was obviously taking a lot of time to come back from. She indicated that she was going to continue making them, but we have not gotten any for quite a while, so we're not sure on that.
Yeah.
And a question about my laptop's gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Just a general question about other tutorials planned for this year.
Oh.
Someone's
Ooh.
asking about a large heron.
Yeah. In general, I won't do really large animal tutorials. It's too much. So like if we think about something like the moose or the horse as an advanced course, that's already like, I don't know, maybe like 6 hours of footage, or I don't know. It's too much. So the goal for me in making tutorials is to keep doing things that build skills so that as you guys want to do bigger projects, you have all that in your toolbox to extrapolate and go further with it. You just gotta go for it in terms of, hopefully with a good bit of knowledge behind you and skill behind you, but like making the armature, and I mean, every time I do something larger, I'm totally figuring it out, like the two big snow hare. But we do have, as always, I have more, always have more advanced tutorial ideas. Like the gorilla is probably the next most
For the
developed
annex.
thing. Yeah, we want to do a giraffe. Although there is a giraffe shop hop, which is great. And then the smaller projects come more from developing Fiber Fairy projects.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that I couldn't just make a tutorial, but I don't have a big lineup at the moment. We do have an idea for the next Fiber Fairy. It's not going to be a really big one because this one was big, but that'll be in May. And yeah. I mean, the shop hops are a good generator of more information, and you guys can say, "Oh, the 3D Highland cow." So that would be fun. And someone dug up, I saw on Fanfare a 3D Highland cow that I made like 8 years ago.
Oh,
and I guess
really?
someone commented on it. So it came like up into the thread, into the feed, which I thought was funny. But it was really cute. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a good just like tutorial and supply pack.
The Highland cow.
Yeah.
What yarns are let me see. What were the yarns in the kitty pictures?
The
So I'm guessing
yarns.
I'm guessing those.
It's like Puma. I think it's called XL. It's a single ply merino, super fine merino. Yeah. Very soft, very
But then some of the
lofty.
yarns, like the one yarn is from the
Oh, that's just from the supply pack.
tie,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What locks did you use for the Fiber Fairy's hair?
Oh, I don't remember. That was just it was one of the like Gotland Wensleydale mixes, I think. Like I couldn't say what we have in stock that is just like this because every fleece is different. But you could look. There's a lot of beautiful locks in stock.
We are not planning on making the pig supply pack again, but there should be a list of what you need, whether it's on the YouTube video or on the page. I think on the page where the pig. So under free tutorials, under the tutorial series, if you go to the pig and piglet, there's a list of what you need at the top.
Yeah, we let a few supply packs go. The cat, the pig. There's a couple small ones. Sleepy squirrels, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, there's several of them. You're able to pretty easily get a handful of supplies to make the pack.
Yeah, it was some stuff doesn't move as fast and or things become hard to source, and so we just sort of
Yes,
rotate.
The bugs are also gone. You really need little bits for the bugs too.
Yeah.
Otters. Have you come across an electronic handheld felting tool that works well? I don't know if that's a question like the needle or, well, wet felting would be like a
I haven't
sander.
used any of those, so I'm not a good, I can't answer the question really. I mean, I could see how especially if you have, any kind of joint issues or could see how it could be helpful, but I've never used them. I don't know what a potosaurus is. It's the comment about the giraffe. The giraffe, I believe the giraffe did we do an armature for the giraffe? For the shop
I think
hop?
so.
Yeah, so if you go to our playlists and look at the shop hops, you can see a few armatures. I believe the giraffe is there, which is a big deal because the giraffe armature is wacky. So it is just very different.
Is your coffee cold?
My coffee is so cold. And I was a little sad about it. Did you see it on my face? I swear I have no poker face. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, a puppy. Bonnie for the pig we were talking about. Okay, yeah.
I just typed that in there.
Yeah.
Is there a date for the May Fiber Fairy?
It's like
Probably.
the 3rd or something like that.
I don't think I have it on the calendar.
Yeah, it's early in May. If we look at what May is, I can tell.
3rd, 10th?
I think it's the 3rd. Don't hold me to that, but look, it'll come on the calendar. Did I say a rough draft of a giraffe? I am a poet. Secretly, I'm a discreet poet.
You could ice your coffee.
Oh, thanks, Anne. I'm Anne's commenting on this watercolor that I did. If you have any interest in painting, you can find Sarah Jo Renzulli Fine Art is my Facebook business page, and the Paint Puddle with Sarah Jo Renzulli is, or just Sarah Renzulli maybe, is the group. And on YouTube, we're using the Sarafina channel, but I'm putting Sarah Renzulli into the titles. And we also have a playlist for painting and drawing. So we're having a lot of fun. I'm blown away by everybody's work. And some people had not painted before. And everybody's being very brave, trying new things, sharing. I'm going to make a post next week on the business page, the art business page, with people's roosters, because they were really, really cool. And it's cool to see how different they all are. So if you have any interest in that, definitely check that out and start, like the page and join the group and stuff. Cause we're going to keep moving forward as a group. Not that I won't do beginner stuff again, but, and some people want to do oils. So, we could get into that. So
Just one thing.
Mhm.
Judy Turner had bought one of the blankets for a gift for somebody.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Did she say that, or you remembered that?
She said it.
Oh,
I missed
okay,
that
cool.
comment.
As a gift for
Yeah.
somebody, and she loved it.
Oh, that's so awesome. I'm so glad. I have applied to a show. I'll find out if I got in, by June, I think. But if I do, I will be going a little crazy, making blankets. So, yeah, it'll be another push on that front. So, well, someone's asking about alpaca.
Yeah, I answered that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's alpaca can be a lot of different things, just like sheep can be a lot of different things. So the baby alpaca that we carry is a nice, like sort of long staple, almost like it's Surrey that got combed. It's not. Sometimes it's real fluffy,
Right.
like super fluffy. It is very soft and it is somewhat fluffy, but so it's kind of in between. I don't know what type of alpaca it is.
Somebody just discovered 2 morel mushrooms by their wooded walkway. Have you ever felt it any?
I don't know if I made morels.
did you use lox morels?
Yeah. Check out we do have a mushroom tutorial, and we also have a forest floor tutorial.
Stacy just got my t-shirt.
Yeah.
She just ordered it.
Oh, I got it.
That is cool. Wait, did you order it?
Maybe
No,
she
you
just
didn't order
understood
it.
it.
You just understood what it was. I'm like, wow, she really liked that. She ordered it.
All right. Should we get to shipping? Everybody feeling hopefully enthusiastic about kittens? Seems like it. I sure am.
One last question about the blankets.
Oh yeah. Maybe at some point I've kept it under wraps a little bit because it is something that I'm not sure anybody else is doing it the way I'm doing it. So, and I want to, I want to create and sell them. But yes, it is interesting and it is a lot of fun and it is a possibility. I just haven't figured out where to put that yet. In terms of sharing, I love to share. So. Well, we will go ship all these orders. We will let you guys know who won the raffle. We usually do that on Tuesday, and we put a post on the Sarafina Fiber Art Facebook page, and sometimes we share it to Fanfare, and then and we'll let you know what we give to Heifer International. And I really look forward to seeing kittens. I mean, I can't even imagine. It's going to be so much fun. And I'm really hoping this video reaches a bigger audience too, because it's such a fun project and doable. So share away, please share. I don't usually ask you guys to share, but yeah,
see them.
Yeah, we want to see them, and I know, as always, people are going to take it and perfect it. Oh, another one.
Perfect it. They're
Was
gonna
that what I
make it
said last time?
Per.
Did I use? Was it also perfect? Anyway,
I don't know. That was a whole hour ago.
I elbowed you this time.
Yeah.
So, they're going to be even better.
Yes. Get your
Better,
friends.
better than mine.
Get your friends hooked.
Yeah. Get your friends hooked. That's what I'm saying. Oh, thanks, Diane. So, yeah, I'm so excited, and thank you for joining in this morning, and good luck with your Fiber Fairy orders and all your projects, and we will see you early May, if not sooner.
We'll see them before May.
Perturbed. I think I've shared everything.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.